Well, hello there, fabulous authors. I've got something really cool for you today. I'm really excited because we're going to be doing a little bit of a book unboxing today, but there's a reason I am doing this for you guys here and not over on one of my Instagram channels. So I want to talk to you specifically today about the particular type of book that I am opening up. This is not just a fun book to be reading. This is more of an educational book. And you know they say you are only as strong as what you read. And so as authors, we tend to read a lot of fiction books. We tend to read a lot of things within our own genres, but we don't necessarily read on some of these other topics that are really important to us as authors. And specifically, I am talking about business books. So we're going to be talking all about how it's important for you to be able to learn about the industry. As authors, so many times I see people just assume that their publisher is going to handle the business side of things for them, or their agent will handle it. Well, that is just not going to be true. You have to learn how to take care of your own business, even if you have other people helping you. And so, me personally, I have always made it my mission to study and work really, really hard and to learn and educate myself and really grow within whatever business it was that I was working with, whatever type of brand I was building up. I would dedicate myself to hundreds and hundreds of hours of education every single year. In fact, from the time I graduated college, I take between about 700 to 900 hours of educational content every single year. That is not total since I graduated college. That is every single year since college. And it's been a really long time since I was in college, like years and years and years, because I'm older than I look. And because of this, my businesses have grown. Because of this, I understand the industry. Because of this, I am learning from people who are smarter than me, who have been there and done that before me, people who have put in the time and effort to do the research and are willing to teach that to people like me. And so it's really important, in my opinion, for all of us to take the time to really grow in our educational standpoints within whatever industry we're working on. And I see in the book industry specifically, a lot of people do not do this. And that just makes me so sad because there's so much that you could be learning. Yes, you do need to learn the industry of the book industry, but you also need to know about the business industry. You need to know about social media. You need to know about marketing. You need to know about branding. You have to understand the things that go into getting your book out there in the world. So here's the deal. We are going to be unboxing a book today. I thought you guys might like to take a look at this. You might get a kick out of this. I actually got a business book from this really cool group of people. There was this company called Hey Sweet Pea. Scott and Elise are fantastic, and they ran a webinar, I think maybe last week or the week before, and they had the author of this book on. He came to speak about his new book, and it was all about the business side of things, which is really, really awesome. And I actually got a copy of his book because I was participating in that particular live broadcast. So it arrived today. I'm really excited for it. And we're going to unbox this together, and we're going to take a look at some really cool business stuff. So take a look here. Hide the labels. Boom. So here we go. Super cute. I love the packaging, by the way, for those of you who are into branding. And I did slice this baby open because it is a little bit hard to see. Let me take this down real quick. There we go. It is a little bit hard to open this live on air, and it's crinkly and all of that. So I sliced it open, and we're going to take a look at the book. So here we go. This is called Profit First, and I'm really excited to read this. It was a really great webinar. Oh, look at that. We've got, okay. So we've got a signed book plate in there, which is really awesome. Let's take a look. We've got some testimonials. And then we've got some really cool chapters in there. That's the second half of it, but you guys get the idea. And it's not a huge book, so this is going to be a quick read, but it's got a lot of really great business stuff in there. And, oh, Scott and Elise put their business card in there. Look how cute they are. That's adorable. Guys, this is a good example of a business card. I'm just saying, that looks really nice and professional. Consider that for your author brands. Just saying. And so I will be jumping into Profit First when I have time. It's probably not going to be this week because my book comes out tomorrow. The first book in my second series comes out tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. If you guys have not signed up for my launch party, jadedlaunchparty.k.m.robinsonbooks.com. I'm doing all sorts of giveaways and prizes and contests and adult coloring sheets and games and all sorts of amazing things, which I'm really excited about. So come join me tomorrow. It's going to be fun. But I really want to, let you guys know that it's so incredibly important to be reading these business books, whether you think it is or not. And business books are not always the thing we're going to be drawn to first, because we are fiction writers. That is what we do. I am specifically a young adult writer. And so my first inclination is probably going to be to pick up a book in a genre that I absolutely love, but I need to make the time and make the effort to be reading these business books. So definitely get your hands on, I held those up the right way. Definitely get your hands on some good business books. These are two good ones. And learn about business in general, because learning about business in general and how to take care of your online business, because let's be real, being an author is an online business. It is your brand, it's your business, and you got to treat it that way, otherwise it's not going to work. Again, your publishers, your marketing people, your agents, these people are not going to do your job for you. Even though they'll help you, even though they have specific things that they are doing, you've got to do your job and put the effort into growing your business. You are the face of your business. You are the face of your brand. And if you are not the one handling your social media, if you're not the one doing all of the work, if you're not out there reaching out to your fans and having conversations with them, are you going to succeed? Probably not so much. So you've got to make the time, make the effort, invest into your brand, because if you are not building up your brand as an author, you're doing this as a hobby, and why are you even bothering, right? It's a lot of work to be an author. Trust me. I know it's a lot of work to be an author. So I want you to get out there and really study business books. And not just books, but get on these different websites, get on different webinars, get on different courses and programs, and learn this industry, both inside the book world and the online marketing industry as a whole. That's why you hang out with Reading Transforms, right? Because we give you all this content for learning social media marketing strategy as an author. So the more you learn, the more you dedicate yourself to it, the more you make the effort, the better your business is going to grow, the faster, the stronger, and the more incredible you are going to do within this industry. So take the time, make the effort, and actually dig into some business books, because it really, really helps. I will keep you posted on the one that I just unboxed today. I'm really excited to dive into it and take a look. Again, not going to be this week because Jaded comes out tomorrow. Jazz hands. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to my launch tomorrow. And speaking of my launch tomorrow, I'm going to do a little teaser real quick, because I am about to jump into community.readingtransforms.com, and we are going to be discussing how to create a unique and memorable launch day for your book. So we're going to be talking all about what you can do to do really cool things to get your fans jazzed up for your book release, so that it's not the same old boring thing that everybody else does, because we can be a little cookie cutter in the book industry. A lot of people do all the same things, and it doesn't really stand out in the crowd. But when I launched Golden, when my very first book came out back in March, oh my goodness, we did incredible things. We had the coolest thing ever. We did live launch parties. We did a whole bunch of other stuff that was really, really good. And I had a very involved day for the launch of my book. And a lot of authors have come to me and said, we didn't do anything. There was nothing important. We posted on social media and that was it. I didn't have interaction with my fans. It's a little bit of a letdown. And I am not about that, guys. I'm about making some noise, having fun, getting out there for your fans. So we definitely did some really cool stuff for the launch of Golden. And we're going to be doing some amazing stuff for the launch of Jaded. In fact, if you were with me yesterday on my author platform, you know I launched an interactive choose your own adventure game that is hosted through Facebook Messenger. So one of my characters is sending my fans on missions that will then impact the book. They get to choose what they want to do and how this mission is going to go. And then when they pick up my book after tomorrow, they will actually see what they did in those missions and how it affects their book. Everything that they did, they could potentially be helping to save Jade, and they will see where that pops up in the book time and time and time again. And it also introduced them to some of the settings and some of the characters within my book before they've read the book, which is really cool because they're going to know the bakery owner and the shopkeeper before the book is ever in their hands. and they actually get to feel like they were a part of potentially saving Jade, my main character, assuming Jade survives. You know, I mean, she might not. Did they help to save Jade? I don't know. That could be really bad. If Jade dies and they were working to save her and she dies, that's bad. Oh well, you know, I mean, okay. But we will be doing a live broadcast about that, and a training on that, because the technology I use for that is beyond amazing. It's so cool. So if you haven't checked that out, you can go to facebook.com/k.m.robinson and check that out. Or you can go to savejadeGame.k.m.robinsonbooks.com. That'll redirect you to that post. Then just follow the directions, and you can do amazing things. It's going to be awesome. If you've got questions on any of this, be sure to hit me up and join me over in community.readingtransforms.com, because we are going to be talking all about those things that you can do to be making your launch day extra special, to make you feel really good, and to have that involvement with your fans so that they are active in helping you market your book on your launch day. And of course, there's all sorts of free stuff that I'm giving away over in my community. So come join me, community.readingtransforms.com. It'll take you over to my Facebook group where we are doing all of these amazing things. Tell me, do you guys study the business of being an author? Let me know in the comments below. I know this was a totally unannounced broadcast, so a lot of you are busy right now, but if you're watching the rebroadcast, hit me up in the comments and let me know, are you studying the business of being an author? And bonus points if you tell me what business books you are currently reading, because I want to know what you're reading. I would love to check them out, and I'll give you some of my recs as well. Super fun, right? I am K.M. Robinson, creator of Reading Transforms and K.M. Robinson Photography. And if you absolutely love this, you can jump onto www.readingtransforms.com, where you will have access to our online courses, our online communities, our resources, tutorials, videos, articles, on-demand mini trainings, free masterclass webinars, and amazing projects that we're working on over at Reading Transforms. You can also hit up community.readingtransforms.com, which will kick you over to my closed Facebook group. I'm in there all the time teaching on the social media algorithms, how to beat them, how to avoid them, how to work with them. We talk about marketing your books and branding your author brand. And we talk about engaging, empowering, and equipping your fans to get out there and market better for you. It's an incredible group of super supportive authors who are all in the same place that you are in, who want to work together to build each other up and really raise up the industry. So we would love to have you there, community.readingtransforms.com. And of course, join me in just a couple of minutes as I jump in and we talk about some of these ideas for creating that unique and memorable day for your baby. It's going to be really awesome, and you can only find it in the community. It will be published in a couple of months out on my YouTube channel, but for now, if you want some tips and ideas on how to make that launch day really memorable, hit up community.readingtransforms.com. It's going to be awesome, and I will see you inside the community. You guys have a fabulous day, and stay inspired.